So we are on day 3. We are in CocoCay. It's a tender port for NCL, and it's also NCL's private island in the Bahamas. No, I said CocoCay, I'm sorry. Great Stirrup Cay. Sorry, I'm thinking I'm on Royal Caribbean or Celebrity. So we are about to get on the tender. So we'll see you in a minute. So we are at Great Stirrup Cay. Beach here is beautiful. It's not much to do. It's not CocoCay by any stretch of the imagination. But if you want to relax, it's really nice. It's just, the Bahamas are beautiful. Beaches, a lot of water activities that you can do. This is day 3. So over here is where lunch is done. Lunch is in 2 places. This is the bar and grill. They usually open it at 11 o'clock if you're coming to Great Stirrup Cay. Several places for the beach. Yeah, up ahead is the zipline station. And then it's a bar. So there's also a private beach area. Last time we was here, that's what we did. It's called Silver Cove. So it just gives you a separate beach experience where you can get either cabana or you can, we got one of the little suites. It's sort of like a little beach condo because it was 1 bedroom. So that's available too.
Okay, so we have our winner for the first round. Okay, the next 2, you can come forward.
Restrooms, another area for lunch. So there's several different stations where you can rent like snorkel equipment. If you want to do a ski-doo or any type of water motor sports, they have that offered. But Great Stirrup Cay is just a chill island. So majority of the people that you'll see are just literally on the beach in the water. There's not a separate like pool area.
It's nice.
They have like a little golfing section. Here's the Flight House gift shop where you'll go and do all of your, if you're doing a zip line or any of those events. You used to have a hot air balloon. Don't see that here. You saw it here? Okay, so Eden saw it, so I guess it's still here. I just didn't see it. Here's the other part of the beach. Always plenty of seating. Yeah, plenty of seating. So when you're first coming onto the beach, most people are just gonna naturally get those spots that are there initially, but there's so many other areas of the beach where you can go to if you just want to go down a little bit. Now, if you're doing a NCL cruise to the Bahamas specifically, and they're coming to CocoCay and you're going to other islands, and you like a lot of activity everywhere you go, make sure you take advantage of those other islands, because Great Stirrup, I'm sorry, I keep saying CocoCay because it's right adjacent to this. So we are big celebrity cruisers as well. I think we do Celebrity, Royal, and NCL. MSC is new to us, but CocoCay is right adjacent to us. You can see them up here. So here is the cabanas on the Cay. So here are the separate cabanas. I think when I looked at this, I think prices, and I know the prices fluctuate depending upon the time of the year. Of course, this is summertime, so I think they were between $400 and $500. And typically they'll come and they'll give you like a little snack platter, things like that, and then you'll have access to some of the specific cover areas that are going to be designated for the cabana rentals. So you can see there what those look like. When we did Silver Cove, it was for Easter weekend, and we just wanted to be away. It was one of the few times we did a short cruise. I think that was the first time we've ever done a 3-night cruise, because we also had a vacation in Key West planned. So it just made sense for us. It was just a good getaway. Yeah, Great Stirrup Cay is just very chill. Now, I like a lot of activity, so for me, it can be a little bit boring. Like, I enjoy sitting on the beach for a minute, but after like about an hour or so, I'm ready for some activity. I want to go see some things. And of course, you can do excursions. So they'll have excursions. You know, the popular swimming with the pigs is always here, but there's different excursions that you can do as well. That's another Lighthouse Beach Bar barbecue setup that's over here. Plenty drinking, eating, and relaxing. So that's what you're into. Get off the boat. It's not what you're into when you get here. Stay on the boat, do some spa treatments, go to the pools. If you're on one of the NCL cruises where there's slides and all of those things and go-karts and things, that's a good opportunity to be able to do those without any lines that you have to sit for. So yeah, that's it. Besides the shopping areas, really not much to it. So I hate when people always do a comparison. I'm comparing because the one that we go to most frequently is CocoCay, and to me there's nothing that compares to it, not even Disney. But yeah, come on out, do a cruise, relax. You want to relax, get off the boat, get off the ship. If you're at Great Stirrup Cay, because this is what it is, it's just really about relaxation. And a lot of times we say on vacations you're going to relax, but you're on a fun ship. There's itineraries, and after itinerary there's always something to do, and you find yourself needing a vacation after the vacation. This is your time to kind of do your wind down. And it's typically going to be either on the end of your cruise stay or close to the beginning, just depending on what your itinerary looks like. But I think that's a message for me. You know, we have to get used to just relaxing. Take advantage of the relaxation. Right, Eden? Just have to relax. But I love me some activity. I like a pulse. I like stuff going on. I can't sit quiet for too long. So if you're like me, on your other ports, get out and enjoy. And that's what we did yesterday at Margaritaville Resort on the beach. So all right, y'all, I think that's it. We're gonna bring you, we'll have lunch here, so lunch is included. And so they'll bring lunch, and it's typically like barbecue chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, quesadillas, things like that. But we'll bring y'all along for the ride for those who haven't been to Great Stirrup Cay. You can see what that's like. So you can decide whether or not you want to just go to the ship and eat or eat out here. All right, y'all. See you in a bit at lunchtime. So here is my lunch at Great Stirrup Cay at the buffet. I got some rice and peas, some jerk chicken, some cucumber and tomato salad, papaya, and watermelon. I'm gonna try the jerk chicken. It's pretty good, very flavorful. And rice and peas. Now those are good. And the cucumber salad is just something nice and light and refreshing. I know we're on a cruise, but I don't like to overdo it. I still like to keep to my macros. Typically I wouldn't eat rice and peas, but it's good, refreshing, filling, and included. So Eden got one of each of the options they have for the dessert. So it's a brownie. This looks like a ginger cake or something, pound cake, and I'm not sure what is this one, Eden?
I don't know.
This is something, so let's try it. It's like a Rice Krispie treat or something. I'm just gonna let Eden try everything. See what she thinks. So that's the brownie. Is it good? Okay. Try that spice cake. I'm surprised they didn't have a rum cake. Is that good? You don't like that? What does it taste like?
It's like chocolate, banana.
Oh, you know what? Maybe banana bread. Okay, let's try that. That looks like a pound cake. That's good. And then that other thing, and that whatever that is good too. All right. So that's what we're having today for lunch.
Kind of like a cereal.
Like a cereal. Oh yeah. Here is your shopping area. Now, like when you go to Nassau at the port, those straw markets are actually owned by individual Bahamians. I think 90% of them, you're shopping at true small businesses. These are way overpriced, and it's right here in NCL. They're owned by NCL, so you have locals working here, but this is not their owned businesses, and stuff is typically very much overpriced. But it's here if you need anything. If you know you need a hat, we've needed fans, and we didn't care at the price. We just needed it, and you come and get it. And if you want that last minute souvenir, this is your last stop, and you're not, you didn't get anything else on any other stop, and here's your opportunity. Just know it comes at a price.
We spent most of the day at Great Stirrup Cay. And as you know, if you've ever been to the island before, you have to tender on and off the island. So to be completed in winter of 2025, they're building a new pier, so the boat will dock at the island, so you don't have to take a tender. They're building a new welcome plaza that will also be completed at the end of 2025. And the Splash Harbor is coming 2026, as well as Great Tides Water Park and the Great Life Lagoon. And they also will have a full-on adult area to where it'll be just one big chill area so everybody can have fun in their own way. I'll get my chill, and Trina will get her area with the pulse in it. They had pretty decent entertainment all over the ship. The pianist guy was pretty good. And he could sing too. So, in the Stardust Theater, we saw Get Down Tonight, which was probably one of the best shows that we saw on the Norwegian Gem. It was done by the Gem production cast and was featuring the Norwegian Gem show band. Seats were first come, first served, so we got right in the center. And Trina saw somebody on the marquee that was from Atlanta, so we ended up meeting the cast. And I ended up joining the cast as one of the Ballhead brothers. Hi, everybody. It's the final day, and we're about to disembark and head home.
Yeah, this was a great trip. This was one of those last minute trips. And that's what one of the tips I want to give you. So I booked this last week at the last minute. And it's because, if you ever do a cruise or you stay at different hotels, sign up for those loyalty programs. Sometimes you're going to get those annoying emails that come all the time. But this one was one that was a 24-hour flash sale. And it just so happened it fell on the time where I didn't have to miss any work. And we can kind of could jump and do this as a last minute opportunity. And the pricing was just right. To be able to do it. So look for those opportunities, sign up for those loyalty programs for a cruise line, your airport, your hotels, and so that you're able to get special offers that you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't have that. The downside of this last minute opportunity is that only thing that was available were inside rooms. Mm-hmm. Well, there was one balcony available, but we'd like to do 2 rooms, and it was on the 9th floor. And this is on the 4th floor. And so that's just too far away to be away from the girls. But the pricing that we paid for this all in was $1,500 to be able to have two rooms, although it'd be inside, but to have a great time, to go to the Bahamas for a 3-night trip, 4 days and 3 nights. So you couldn't ask for anything more, because when I did the math, we were going to do a beach trip to go somewhere to the beach, and it was going to be over $2,000, and that's just for accommodations, not including food. Here it's all in. So look for those opportunities. I know sometimes I get them, and because especially if you have children, there are going to be times and dates where you probably can't act on them, but if you can, jump on there. If you got to do a solo cruise or a couple, trip or something like that, jump on those opportunities. Anybody can do it. Anybody can travel. I've talked to a lot of people. They always say, well, you can't travel. Yes, you can. Absolutely. It is a way to do it, so jump on those last minute opportunities, jump on those loyalty programs, and get out here, see the world. It's such a beautiful world to see, and it really just enlightens and widens your the way that you think. When you see people, and then you start just seeing that we're just all people, no matter where we are. So get out here and travel. We're so glad you all were on this journey with us, and we want to keep you there.
Yep. So thank you so much for watching, and just remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, we do travel.
Yes, we do.
If you've gotten this far and you're still watching, please help us out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Tell your friends about us. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching.